Hey, Shu. Got a Burundi Givy. We're gonna hang out, take a look at some notes. We've got Israel to kick things off. It's gonna be a 1985 10 shekels. Hello. Vehicle. Welcome, everybody. Next up, we've got Ceylon. It's gonna be a 1941 1 rupee. King George. Got a German 2 mark 1920. Malaya. 5 cents. Nice note. King George. 1941. Got England 1 pound. Vatican 2 lire 1952. JD, good to see ya. Welcome everybody. Alex takes the 2 lire. Enjoy. Next up, we've got a couple Saddam notes. That's going to be 250 dinar notes, uncirculated. Saddam Hussein. We've got a 52 lira, some Funkos, huh? It's another one of those 400,000 minted 1952, or that's the 1 lira. Vatican. Dang. That is a lot of them. We've got a Taiwan 1964 $5. That is a lot of them. Zimbabwe, $100. And that one's from 2020. It is uncirculated. Nice. Those are good ones. Enjoy, Alex. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we've got a 1937 10 smackaroonies linen. Nice example of this large Russian note. Then we've got Ukraine. It's going to be 20 smackaroonies there. 2021. Boo Oval, welcome. Sound Buster. Next up, We're going to do a beautiful Hungary 1920 10 Corona. Givey's pulling. Good luck. Sound Blaster takes it. Hacked it. Nice job. All right, we're going to do a Note Gallo Givey. Pretty cool creative. All right, next up, we've got a World War II Japanese picture. It's got the soldiers there. It'd be good in with like your World War II notes. Has some Japanese writing on the back. Mexico, 50 centavos. Mexico. Next up, we have a Sochi Olympics commemorative Russian coin. It's in the original packaging. It's from 2014, a commemorative coin for the Olympics. Iraq, 25,000 dinars. And that one's Unk from 2010. Mauritius, uncirculated, 10 rupees. Unk. Got a cool Ukrainian coin. They do a lot of commemoratives for their military. That one's from 2018. Pretty wild. Next up, we've got Mauritius. It's an uncirculated 10 rupees. 1985. Unk. Zimbabwe 10 zig note. That one's from 2024. It's the new gold back note. Alex takes it. Enjoy, Alex. Thank you. Got a Russian 40 rubles, 1917. $500,000 bolivars, Venezuela, 2020. Put that down. $500,000. Ireland, 10 pounds, 1998. Luxembourg, 1944, 50 francs. North Africa, $10. Make sure you're in on the givey. Good luck on that. Toenail takes it. Enjoy, Toenail. All right, y'all. Let us know if there's specific countries you'd like to see. We're gonna hang out. Got a bunch of different notes. I do have more Zimbabwe's in here. I'll find those. Here's 10,000 dinars, 1919, Russia. $1 billion, Zimbabwe. We make decisions to better ourselves. We can better the forest too, by using products made from paper. So whether you're journaling, hydrating, or refueling, do it with paper. And know that your choices. Libya, 1 dinar, polymer note. Pretty note. Ukraine, 2021. 50 smackaroonies, unk. Jamaica, $10, uncirculated. And that one's from 1991. Sweden, 1920. 1 krona. Sweden. Got Mexico, 1961. 10 pesos. American Banknote Company note. Italy, 500 lire. 1974. Nice example of that note. Let's see where our Zimbabwe's are. I know I did quite a few today. Oman, 2020. Hunter Basa. Argentina set, you've got the 50 and the 20 pesos. 2015. We do have foreign coins, so let us know if there's any specific countries you'd like to see. Happy to pull some. Head on there for tonight. We've got 50 cents. That's going to be French Revolution, 1917 Chamber of Commerce note. Next up, we're going to do Biafra, 1968 1 pound unk. There's another Vatican. It's going to be 1959, 500 lire. You mean like the newer ones? Yeah, I have some of those. Okay, got 3 Iraqs, and they're all Unk. That's the 50,000 and the 100,000 on the ones. That's the ones I have. All right, so next up, we're gonna do. Somebody was asking about like Panama notes. I did find this Panama coin. It's a 2000. Just one? Yes, I can. Panama 2000. Okay. So we're gonna run. Okay. So we've got the purple Lebanon note with the other purple Lebanon note. They're Unk too. I have some other cool stuff y'all might like here. I've been actually organizing for once. Hold on, I can actually find stuff. Let's see. All right. Thank you so much, Sound Blaster. So next up, we're gonna do. This should be silver. 1 centavo. South Florida. That's a nice example too. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do 3-note lot. They really do, Sound Blaster. They have some beautiful notes. You know what? Some of them that I think's really pretty, they get no love. I could run some for you if you wanted me to. Lebanon. They make some beautiful notes. They're large notes. None of them are worth, most of them are worth $3 and $4. But the Tiger is awesome. Lebanon makes some really colorful. Any villains? Thank you so much, Toenail. Enjoy those. Any villains? Let me think. I guess that depends on how you look at it too. Let me think. Give me a sec. I do have Tsar Nicholas. Here's a few South Americas. You got 1985 pesos, Peru, 10 sols, and then 100 pesos. All three of those are on U.S. currency. I'm pretty sure. Like I've got Tsar Nicholas. We usually have I do have Mobutu. He's a dictator. 1909, 25 rubles. Let me see. And I have Saddam Hussein. Yeah, Saddam. Here, let me grab a couple Saddam. That should fit the bill. Okay. Here's a couple Saddams. So that's gonna be Iraq, 1986. Chinese lunar. I have some coming. We got some the other day. What's that be? Yes, we do have Zimbabwe. Enjoy, Danny. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have some Zimbabwe in here. I'll find it. It's mixed in. 1909. Russia, 10 rubles. But it should be pretty easy to spot. I've got some newer stuff. And I just ran $1 billion that I have. Russian bears. Russian bears. Really? Lebanon's really pretty. Their notes. Run one? Yeah, I'll run one. Let's see. Let me look for some notes y'all are asking me. Here's a Zimbabwe. This the $2. Yeah, let me grab one of these. They're really pretty. I usually don't even get them out because they don't sell that great. Even though, like I said, they're not expensive. They're really pretty. Like, check out this bad boy. Really pretty uncirculated. Lebanon. Lights of color. Large note. Don't do so hot on here, but it's pretty. What about it? Yeah. What is it not working? And if this JD, it won't. You have $50 worth of stuff in there. Let me mess with it after the show, JD. Did you make an account on there? Because I'll shoot you a message and let you know. Yeah, I might have messed it up or something. I'll fix it. It should be fixing it for you. But if you made an account on there, I'll send you a message. I'll fix it. Yeah. Or if you do it, if you want to just do it, then I'll just refund you the $10. I can do it that way too, whichever is easiest for you. But here's a Russia 1918. Yeah, and y'all check out the site. There's all kind of cool stuff on there. You got the trains. I have a lot more coins on there, and there's a bunch of US stuff on there that I don't show as much. There's a lot more coins on it. Some pretty nice coins, actually. Let's see. What do we got here, y'all? Here's $1,000,000. $1,000,000 Zimbabwe. Yeah, JD, make sure you made an account, and I'll send you a message. Let you know I fixed it. I've been messing with that thing quite a bit, so I probably did something to it. Enjoy, CR. Next up, we've got Germany. Really nice note from 1996. Beautiful series. This 90s series from Germany. And that's a better note. Any more of the larger denomination? Yep. I have one that I ran earlier that here, one sec. I should have the billion. There, here it is. So here's the billion. And that one's from 2008. CR takes it down. Enjoy, CR. Thank you. The gold Geiger, right? I have it in here somewhere. It's 5 pesos commemorative. Where I'll put it. I might have to track it down. It's in the shop. Yeah. Man, they let me put that stuff. Like you can see it on the Instagram shop, but I don't think they'll actually let you buy it on there. I don't know, it's weird because they said it's against the rules to sell money, but it shows up on there. Because I wanted to make a video of a note and then, sell the note like the Zimbabwe Zig. 1968, 100 baht. Yeah, that thing is cool though. There's a bunch of coins on there. Yeah, if you go to coolcoinsandnotes.com, yeah, I'll show you the Zig. It's actually gonna be this is the Zimbabwe 10 Zig. They came out last year and it's gold back. They're trying to get away from the US dollar again. And then it came out in April, and by September, it had lost 80% of its value on the black market already. So, you know, par for the course for Zimbabwe, but that's the 10 Zig. Yeah, isn't that wild? They made their new gold back note and it tanks out the gate. Netherlands, 10 gulden, 1968. Uncirculated note. Little Ireland, £1, 1970 to 82. I haven't seen this one before. More simple than a lot of the other ones. We've got Romania, 1993, 1,000 Lee. We do have note geld. If anybody wants to see note geld, just let me know. We did run a bunch of it today. Next up, we've got Kenya and Pakistan. That's going to be a 1989 10 shillings and then a 2009 20 rupees. Kenya and Pakistan. We've got Thailand. It's going to be a 53 10 baht. Thailand. India and Vietnam, we got Gandhi. And then in Vietnam, 5,000 Dawn. $44 10 lire, Italy. Nice example. Romania, Socialist Romania. 1966, 10 Li. £5 sterling, King Charles, polymer, England, 2024. Ukraine, 2000, 20 smackaroonies, Ukraine. Trillion, not tonight, CR that I'm aware of. We do get them in sporadically, periodically. We get the 100 trillion about once a quarter. We got two at the same time last time. Maybe it was three. 97, 500 shillings. So you can definitely, check back with us. There may be a couple more Zimbabwe's in here, but they're probably going to be the newer ones. What else do you look for? Here's a Malta specimen, 1979, 1 pound. We've got the Queen, animals, Mexico, Russia, all sorts of countries, organized by country. Saudi Arabia. Zaire? Yeah, we got Zaire. 1984, 100 reals. Now, I've got some. Here, hold on. Let me grab these because I have a couple that aren't. Basically, I have the one of the few good Zaire's that's worth a couple of bucks. And it's, I'll show it to you in a sec. It's 25 bucks, but it's really nice. But I do happen to have a couple of these smaller ones too. You've been looking. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. So you're hanging around learning. Well, we've got a bunch of different stuff we'll show you. So you're been doing Zimbabwe, which is a great place to start. Here's a couple Zaire's. Toenail, I'll run some lots. Yeah, I'll run some lots, Toenail. We'll move through all these notes on my desk. Enjoy Sound Blaster, and I have a really nice 25,000 there, but like I said, it's a little more. Really? Here's a cool lot. You got Bulgaria, Zambia, and Guyana. That one's got a cool zebra on it. It's Ankh. Nice 3-note lot. Bulgaria, a bit different. Yeah, so on the notes, CR, enjoy, Toenail. You get a lot of, I'd say, demand on World War II. Germany is very popular. The Queen, always. Then you got your polymers, folks like polymers, Here's three. Belgium, World War II, 1944. 10 francs. Italy, lire. Somaliland, 50 shillings. That one's on. Most of these came back from the war with soldiers. Somebody did math on that one. Polymer. So it's plastic, and they can get really colorful. I have a couple different ones, but enjoy toenail. You get people just do animals. We got pilots that come in here that want planes. So this is a polymer. It's plastic. It's not paper. They're supposed to last longer. I don't know. Timpula. Look, they even have braille on it. And it's got a cool security zebra. So that one's from Botswana, and that's a polymer note. It's made of plastic. See my finger through there. Mexico is pretty popular, I'd say. This is a cool note. This is a 1-year issue. This is Biafra. This was in Africa, since you like Africa. That was down in Nigeria. They're around about 3 years. So Biafra didn't last long. And the note was made for a year. But yeah, I'd say Mexico, Philippines victory notes are always popular. Here's a little Mexico, 1915, 1 peso. The Queen, Isle of Man, some of those islands, St. Helena, short snorters. And then, different people, most people, maybe they traveled somewhere or they know somebody like from there, and they go collecting them. But there's all kind of different angles, people find. I do current events. 1964, $1, Trinidad and Tobago. So that's how I got into this, was with the $100 trillion note. And that's basically still how I buy. So I read the news, and then when I see something about currency in the news, I go buy those banknotes. So like right now, Ukraine, Taiwan, China, 1991 won, Great Wall of China. I have some coming, hopefully one day. No, I kid, they'll be here this week. But I have all kind of polymers and animals coming, but not tonight. We sold through them. And then some folks, they want to collect the ones that are harder to get, that are kind of against the rules. Qatar, 1996, 100 reals. So like Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Syria, any of those, then you got folks that just do those. I personally like famous faces, hyperinflation, lots of zeros. Now, you can get some cool hyperinflation stuff from Germany, Yugoslavia, Greece, 1941, 1 drachma. Because, and they make Greece, they were making billion drachma Greek notes in 1944. So there's some wild, yeah, so you would like Greece, is the website best for them? You like Greece then, and then I should have some more. Ireland's always popular. Scotland's usually tougher. I'll show you some German stuff. I know I have some of that in here. 97 to 99, 10 pounds. Yeah, there was a bunch of German hyperinflation stuff, and then Yugoslavia, I should have some of that, like the billions. And you read on some of it. Yeah, it actually resulted in um, note guild too. Let's see. Toenail wanted to see some more lots. Hey, here's that other Zare, by the way. This is a nice one. That's gonna be the 10,000 zeros too. That's like the one that's actually worth a couple bucks. All the rest of them are worth like $1 each. Let me see. I should have some Yugoslavia hyperinflation stuff. Let me look in here. Of course, I won't find it right away, but I will run some. Let's see. We'll get this one out, and 10 at least like lots. Hey, check this out. Here's a nice lot of notes. Um, so here's a nice 4-note lot. Yugoslavia. That 81's actually pretty sweet. These are all socialist notes. That's a little set there. Those guys are cool. Yeah, let me see. I have some more hyperinflation stuff in here. I'll just have to get to it. Italy's cool. That's gonna be at 84, 10,000 lira. The old Russian stuff's always fun. Oh, occupation notes. So you know, I like the ones in addition to Japanese. But you see a lot of Japanese. The Malay one here is okay. It's pretty good one. These are pretty common. And then like Japanese occupation notes, German, Russian. There's all short. There's even I don't know that I have any dragons tonight. There's even contemporary occupation notes. They're actually against the rules to sell. Enjoy, Danny. But you can find them. They're Russian notes for the occupation of Crimea, stuff like that. So those are like present day occupation notes. And they're technically against the rules on here. 3551, but most people don't know that's what they are. One of them has like a soldier with like a missile on it, I want to say. No, no dragons. I do have a pretty sweet Burma. One cat. Burma. Let's see. This is a nice note. Anything orange? Yeah, some yesterday. I found some really nice orange ones. Oh yeah. Wait, I sold the one. So I do have some other ones. Man, I think you asked me that the other day, and I ended up finding the perfect orange note. It was a $5 Bahamas note, but I got some other orange ones. Sickle and some wheat, beautiful 100 rubles, right before the Soviet Civil War. Um, Here's one of the orange ones I was looking for the other night. You would think these would be worth a few more bucks than they are, but they honestly aren't. That's a nice uncirculated 1,000 dinara. It's got the nuclear fission back there and Tesla on it because, he was born in Serbia and that was Yugoslavia. That was pretty orange. Here's another one. Enjoy, Danny. Next up, I was grabbing this Philippine super orange. That's 20 pesos. And then Zambia with it, zebra note. But the Philippines is orange. Enjoy, CR. Thank you so much. Next up, we've got a cool snake note, 10,000 cruzeros. Pretty awesome uncirculated note with a snake on it. Okay. Next up, let's do a Peru lot. There are a bunch of cool notes. Here, we're going to do these. All right, so here's a lot of 3 crispy notes. So you've got the 500 rupees Indonesia Unk of Bolivia, 1962, 10 bolivars, and then the 500. These are all nice crispy notes. Nelson, good to see you. Got 3 nice uncirculated notes. Enjoy. Thank you. Let's see. Next up, we're going to go with another lot of 3. You've got Iraq, 50 dinars. Peru, 1,000 souls, 5,000 entis. Nice lot of 3 uncirculated notes. One super strong Iraq in there. Japanese occupation of Burma. That one's uncirculated, 10 rupees. Here's a fun one. So next up, we'll do another lot of 3. We got the super cool monkey from Venezuela, 100 bolivars, and then a nice Peru, 74 5 souls, 88 10 sucres. You got Thomas De La Rue. These are all nice uncirculated notes. 3 of them. Monkey, Peru, and Ecuador. I love that monkey note. Next up, we've got a nice Afghanistan, 7750 Afghanis. Another lot of 3. You've got 2 Yugoslavias. There's a bad guy, dictator. I can't remember his name. 5,000 dinara, 10,000 dinara, and then you got Laos with the soldier, 1988. You have to look him up. What was this dude's name? Tito. That's right, Tito. Yeah, Tito. Enjoy, Danny. The next up. All I need to hear. Yeah, I know Tito wasn't a good dude. You've got France, 1940, World War II era note. And then a nice old Italian. I say it's nice. It's pretty well circulated, but, you know, this is a decent little lot. That's a better Italian note. Next up, we're going to run a lot of 3. We've got the Jamaica 50 bucks. You've got Guinea-Bissau, and then 2 1 or 10 centavo notes from the Philippines. So Guinea, Jamaica 50 bucks, and then a couple Philippine notes. All right, check this is beautiful. This is gonna be Samoa specimen, 2006 100 Tala. Really pretty. It's a hybrid blend in terms of polymer paper. All right. All right, here's another Zimbabwe. Okay. So next up, got the 10 bucks Zimbabwe. One of these had an elephant. Not that one. That's the wildebeest. So you've got $10, Zimbabwe. It's got the famous rocks on it. Dominican Republic. That's going to be a specimen. 2,000 pesos, 2003. Dominican. Got a couple of uncirculated South Korean notes. That's a 10 and a 50, Jean. Two of them, South Korea. Um, all right. There's Lenin. And let me see. We've got another. So we've got a couple Lenins here. It's going to be CCCP 25 rubles 61, and then that's a 91 there on the 100. Two nice Russian Lenin notes. And then we're going to do a Argentina. It's a nice 83 to 84. 10 pesos. Oh, here's one of the German hyperinflation notes. It's taking me a minute to get there, but and this Russian one, actually, now that I look at it, this one led up to the communist revolution. We'll look at it next. So here, not this one, the other one. So first we'll look at this German 100,000 mark. So that one's 1923. 1923, that's when you'll see them making all kind of crazy notes right there in the early 1920s. Because like here's a that's the 1910. That was before, right before it got real crazy. And then next thing you know, they were making note gold. That's a pretty note. That isn't the one I was going to show you for hyperinflation. So if we look at, see, we got this one. Where's that Russian? Go. Enjoy CR. Thank you. So just a minute ago, we showed a Russian note. I'd love to find, show you what I'm talking about. Blast. Hey, I do have a good Russian man that has a I have a really strong Russian, by the way. You asked me about bad guys. I got a beautiful linen. Okay, so you'll just have to believe me. I showed that stupid note. So we showed the sickle and the wheat, right? And that was like a 1917 Russian 100 rubles. So fast forward to 1919 and they're on a 10,000 ruble. So, you know, we had Tsar Nicholas earlier. That one was a 1910. So, you know, hyperinflation preceded the Tsar getting run out of there and the Soviet Civil War, which is when this is from. And you can see the rubles increased considerably in that time period. The denominations, rather. And then folks do animals, like this jaguar. It is a cool note. It's from Abkhazia, 2024. It's a Baltic state. Oh, and then we've got the $50 Bahamas. And what's cool about it is it has a glow in the dark black light lizard. And it's Queen Elizabeth. It's I have a really nice orange note for I'll show y'all. Aristotle. 10,000 drachmas. Really nice note from 1947. Greece. Very orange. Very nice. Better note. Polymer. North Macedonia. 10 Denora. 2018. That's one of my favorites we've been showing. Danny, that thing's pretty. Nelson's in North Macedonia. So enjoy, Nelson. We got more polymers coming, I promise. Hope they're here tomorrow. Hopefully. It's taking forever, it feels like. Longer than I'd like. Here's a Japan 4,500 yen. So what's cool about this one, it's a occupation note from Manchuria, China. And that's the end of the war, 45. So that's an example of not Philippines occupation note. Chinese are still pretty mad about that. All right, so next up, we've got Lesotho. It's a cool African note. 10 Meloti Unk. Lesotho, very colorful. Here's a fun little note reel. Let's see. I think this might be the last one of these. So this note's just pretty. You know, Maldives has some pretty notes. But this is the 5 Rufaya from 2011. It's very colorful. It's uncirculated. It's got sailboats on it. Oh, watch. Here we go. Check this out. I found a hyperinflation note. All right, here's one. So 1923. So we just looked at 100,000 mark, didn't we? Was that 1923? Dude, look at these two. So there you go. There's a 1 million, and then there's the 20 billion. That 20 billion mark note's a better note because it's 20 billion. That's from 1923. Look at that. The same year. We got 1 million and then a 20 billion mark note. It's pretty wild to think about. So next up, we've got a Japan 1945 10 yen. Japan. That's a nice example of that note. Not tonight, Danny. I've got some European notes. I've got Italy, Luxembourg, quite a few Luxembourgs in 59,000 lira. We've got an Ireland. Trying to think of what other ones that we don't usually have. I have a lot of. The Luxembourgs are nice. Here's Hungary. It's gonna be 10 forint. 1962. Hungary. Let's see. Next up, we're gonna do. Nelson takes down that. Ooh, Hungary. Enjoy. Very cool note. You don't see a whole lot of notes from Hungary. We do have some older ones in here, but I like that series. Here's a $10 HSBC, Hong Kong. Speaking of Luxembourg, that's pretty nice. 1955, 20 francs. I don't know who she is. Nice castle. Got a little Austria. It's gonna be a 1918 one chrome Austria. I'll show y'all a nice note. Belgian Congo, 100 francs, 1951. That one's pretty sweet. We've got a Canada, $1, 1937. It's King George. Little Surrey name, 10 Gilden, 1996. Welcome, welcome. What's up, 37? How are y'all? We've got Congo, Bulgaria, Mongolia. 3-note lot. Congo's Unk, Mongolia's Unk. Bulgaria circulated. Nice lot of 3. Enjoy Nelson's Lagoon. Nice 5. Next up, we've got Ukraine. 50 smackaroonies. It's going to be 2021 Unk, Ukraine. Current event note. Here's a nice note. Trinidad and Tobago. $100, 1985. And it's Unk. Nice Trinidad and Tobago. Check this out. Look at that. This one's more of a heavy hitter. 1919, 5 pastries. Real pretty. Middle East. Look at that. It's got some old architecture. I really like the lion. Beast. All right. So next up, we've got Hong Kong. It's going to be a 1975, $10. Chartered Bank, decent note. All right, next up, we're going to go with Africa. It's going to be a Ghana 1 CD 1976. Has a telemarketer on the front of it, I guess. I guess that's a telemarketer. Enjoy Nelson. Nice note. It's a great example of that note. Here is a very dramatic Spanish note. You know, seems like all their notes are dramatic. 1931, 50 pesetas. Some folks fainting. That crazy beast. I ran a nice Lebanon. Bum, bum, bum. Hesitant? What do you mean? Look at this thing. Look how pretty it is. It's $4. What's to hesitate about? I think these things are underrated. And I mean, I'm being honest on the values. They're never worth a whole lot, but they sure are pretty. That's a big old note. Enjoy, Sound Blaster. Yeah, they get no love. All right, next up, enjoy it. Czechoslovakia, 1945. 100 Korun, super cool note. Czechoslovakia, I like Czechoslovakian notes. You don't see a whole lot of those, you know? They have a pretty good collecting base. Next up, we've got Yemen, Argentina, and then Burundi. So 3 notes. Oh, that's orange. Always forget about that. Very orange Argentina. Next up, we're going to look at Tahiti, French Indochina. So that's going to be from 1927. French Indochina, Tahiti. Next up, we're running Ghana. It's going to be a 1980, 50 CDs. Larger note, Ghana. Angola, 1,000 Escudos, 1972. Angola. That one's pretty. We're going to do Australia. $10 to 74 to 91. $10 Australia. Put all that. Put in bed. 2021 Thomas De La Rue test note. It's for his Nobel Prize. Ever come across one? We have one. Did I never show it to you? Now you say that, I don't remember where I put it. I haven't seen it in a minute. It's graded. I don't remember. I don't remember where I put it now. Let me say that. Have you seen that Puerto Rican note? Because now that you asked about it, I don't remember seeing it. We've had it for a while. I would have to look at it. I can't remember. It's 18 something. Let's see if I can find it. Spain, 1907. It's not. It's more of a heavy hitter for sure. It's a nice note. Let me see where I can figure out where I put it. it's graded. It shouldn't be hard to spot. Oh, I found it. Okay. Here's one. So 1895, 1 peso, has the embossment. It's graded a 45. It's got a counterfoil. Yeah, that's the only one we have. We actually sent that one in for grading. I do have some other graded notes somewhere. I've got a French occupation note from when they went after the Germans didn't make good on all the money after the Vienna Convention or whatever. They went in there and took over the railroads. So there's some occupation notes that are pretty cool. It's in the one I was going to show y'all. But here's a 10 rubles, Russia. That one I ran it at 625. I think I ran it at 650, but I'll run it at 625. Yeah, that was one of my first grading submissions there. There's the reverse. All right, so here's another cool note. This one's pretty sweet. Better note. This is Bulgaria, 1903, 20 leva. I mean, that's really sweet. That's tougher. And it's large, it's beautiful. Looks pretty Russian, you know? Let's see. Vietnam, Thousand Dawn, 1971. Yeah, for sure. Bulgaria was, man, that's a super sweet note. I like the looks of it. And wait, no, that's not the three. There's another one in here that's a three. Oh, whoops. Well, here's one. So this is 50 pesos, 2008. It's got a whole parade going on, you know. Some kind of revolution parade or something. All right. Check this out. It's Yamamoto. I'm kidding, that ain't Yamamoto. Would be cooler if it was, wouldn't it? It was 80. That's a better one. I'll run it one more time and show it to you. Here's Yamamoto. Just kidding. It's Yamamoto's friend from college. All right. So we've got 50 pesos, 2008. And that one's got the parade back there. Was pretty cool what the picture was showing it. Man, the other day we found one with a freaking tank on it. I think it was a 3 pesos. It was red. It was so awesome. It was really cool. All right. Che. Yeah, Guevara. You know, Cuba. 1971. 500 pesetas. Yeah, Che. Just like that. Guevara. All right. Here's one. It's a this came back from war with somebody, and the way you know is the tape over there. Usually, As the soldiers would stop in places, they would take notes from each one and then tape them together. So it's not uncommon to get like a whole thing of those from different countries taped together. Or to see short snorters. We sold a Greek one earlier today that had the same setup going on. So when you see that old tape, that's usually what's up on those notes. Next up, we're going to do UAE. It's going to be a 2017 5 dirhams. We've got Iceland, Jordan, maybe. Iceland, 10 kroner. That one's 80, Danny. I have 115 on it, which is probably full on retail, but I wouldn't mind seeing it disappear. It is pretty sweet though. That's the only one I've ever seen. Let's see. I was gonna grab y'all something. Uh, Here's one that's usually pretty popular, just because of what's on it. Um, Let me see here. Okay, let me get one of these out. All right. Zimbabwe. Let me look. I'll dig. I'll open the folder. I have them alphabetized by country. There's a 2016 10 pesos. Pretty cool. Look at Zimbabwe. We've got 10 zids. Mm. Polymer tourist notes. Let me see, Nelson. Let's see what I got. I may have some stuff. Here's 4 Zimbabwe's. This is a pretty solid little setup. You got 200 million at the 100, and then you got the 100 million. So we were looking for the see what I'll put that. There it is. Oh, you're good. Thank you so much there, CR. Let me check for you, Nelson. And then I do have a few more Zimbabwe's I'll run through. Let me see here. We're looking for some. When you say polymer tourist notes, Nelson, thank you, Danny. Are you asking for anything specifically? Or what exactly are you asking for? Just like any kind of polymer note, basically? Or what? Because I've got some stuff. I'll show you what I've got. I don't know if it's what you're looking for. There's a 5,000. 10. Here's a 25 million. Some of these are bank checks, but they still go with the series. So this is the only this set actually is the only set that I have complete. Is that Zimbabwe set, and let's definitely go with it. It's, uh, 4. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Okay. He's out there going crazy. Got the zoomies. I know I have a bunch coming. Let me look through some of this stuff and see what all's in here. Enjoy CR. Next up, we're gonna run. Really nice. 100 real, 71 to 73. Iraq. Mm. Here's something. I've got some coming. The Cook Islands. Hey, look. So this is a fantasy note, but I forget the story on it. It's some kind of deal, maybe in Australia, and look, it's got a turtle. I mean, it's freaking awesome looking. There's a whole story behind this thing. I can't remember the deal. You would have to look it up. But it's kind of like that Jason Islands or the dude that started his own country here and made his own money, the guy in the US, whatever that guy that looks like Gaddafi. Enjoy, Alex. Neat note. Look, it has a little pineapple on it. It's actually really pretty. Um I may have some other random stuff. But I have a bunch of polymers coming. That's not what you want to hear. Trying to think. I've got Trirac. Nelson, I think you've done pretty good in terms of what I have in stock. I'm not gonna lie. I know. I've got Saddam. I've got Tsar Nicholas. I'll make sure I don't have another Gaddafi. Check Libya. Happened before. Okay. Oh, I was hoping it was him. I did find a polymer. This is pretty. It's a Libyan 2019 1 dinar uncirculated. You already got one of those, Nelson. I know, right? Well, we do try and mix them up too when we do our orders. For whatever reason, the most recent order is taken an eternity. CR, enjoy. That's a beautiful note. So next up, let's see here. We're gonna do the. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's another note I was gonna show y'all. I'll show you one that's tougher to get to here in a sec. Here's $50 Hong Kong butterfly note 2018 Hong Kong. Oh, the polymers are in that. They look better in hand. Wait till you get that. And that one in particular, it's even better in hand. I should have some more. Let me see something. All right. Let me fix this guy up. All right. So next up, here is a Korea. That's a 2006 5001. It's the one that's south of China. Enjoy, Danny. Thank you. Welcome. Those are getting tougher to get. 2 cents, China, Pakistan, and then Philippines, 20 pesos. All these are unk. Let's see. Let me think of which other good ones. We did some Saddams. Here's a nice little Japanese World War. This one's a little pre-World War II. Hey, another one you can keep a lookout for would be El Salvador. Dominican's been really strong here lately too. El Salvador is probably the leader, but Dominican's not far behind it. Then you got Mexico probably behind it. I don't know. Puerto Rico gets asked for a lot, but I don't ever see a bunch of like inexpensive Puerto Ricos or many at all, honestly. Um, we do have a nice old Argentina in here too. The old South American stuff does well. 30, 10 yen. It's all really pretty too. We use code words here, CR. We don't sell that stuff, just so you know. We don't sell that stuff officially, CR. So, everything we run is always South Korea, just like that last one. It is the Korea south of China. The code word is South Korea. I'll show you, man. I'll help you out. He's like, that doesn't help at all. All right. Let me see. So, next up, this is the South Korea that you were asking about, CR. South Korea. That's the one you wanted. Enjoy, Danny. I have some more of those if you want one. I don't run them that often. It is really nice. I don't know if they use AI or what, to enforce that stuff. So we just call South Florida's Cuba, North Korea is South Korea. Because South Korea will say South Korea. Like it'll say South. And like on that one, I just scribbled out the North part. Did you? South Korea strong, man. You know, it's funny when you sell this stuff on the internet, y'all. The two countries we have shipped notes back to their countries was South Korea. Like somebody bought all of them. And then Mexico. We shipped notes to Mexico. Talon 1953, 20 baht. But yeah, the South Korea, like it was a lot of them. And it was going to like Seoul. But I need to upload a video of this guy from the trade show, y'all. Um, Here's a little Mexico. It's gonna be 10 pesos, 1994. But he was talking about serial numbers and on Thailand notes and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe there's some kind of geographic specific serial numbers that are, you know, on. All right, next up, we're gonna do. Speaking of, see, Here's one. So notice it says South Korea. So that's a 1953. Really nice example of that 5-1 South Korea. The other one, usually I don't have a sticker on it. If it does, I make sure it just says Korea. All right. Here's a nicer, these I'll just show y'all. Probably won't see many places like this one. 1938, 10 reals, Iraq code. That's the Shah. That's pre-revolution. So that's a U.S. installed monarch. Next up, seems crazy. I don't want to scare y'all out of here. I'll hold that one. Found a Guatemala graded one. We got Taiwan, 1968, $5 new. So if you like current events notes, the Taiwan fall in there. China also has a good collector base. Yeah, I forgot about this Philippines. Check this out. This is a pretty cool note. It's a 1944 200 won, which is what's so cool about it. Well, and it's in great condition. But I love that that's a 200 won. Very strong. Chinese notes do well. They have a real strong collecting base. 200. Next up, we're going to look at another super sweet Spain. It's going to be a 1931. 100 pesetas. Spain. Oh yeah, here's that Argentina. So this is going to be a nice 1891, 5 centavos. Argentina. All right, let's see what else we got here. See that at all? Rhodesia, 1976. $10. Rhodesia. Rhodesia is tougher. Let's see. Next up, here's a nice 20 mark Germany. 1910. Germany. Pretty note. Next up, we're going to do a Argentina. It's going to be 5 pesos, 1868. Argentina. 5 pesos, 1868. Solomon Islands. 2015 $100 specimen. Here's some notes I was working up to see what's in here. Got looks like Laos or Cambodia one. Cambodia, Croatia, Croatia, Bulgaria, Myanmar. That's pretty cool. Well, there's a little lot of Eastern European, and then you got Laos, Cambodia one up there. So Croatia, Bulgaria, Myanmar, and let's see what else is up in here. Note Guild and Singapore. Note Guild's kind of neat looking. I do have a bunch of Note Guild if anybody wanted to see that. Just let me know. Which one? Oh, the Croatian stuff? You got it. That's a pretty decent little lot. I like when you can do all the different countries and fill in some slots. The only one I'm mixed up on, I believe that's Cambodia, but it could be Laos. But I'm pretty sure it's Cambodia. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Got Russia, Philippines, 100 pesos, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Here's a lot of 4, and there's a Nepal to go with it. Post it on there. A lot of 4. Mhm. There's like Kenya. 1981. It's got some cows back there. I don't remember seeing that one before. Let's see here. So next up, Thailand. This one's uncirculated. 69 to 78. 10 baht Thailand. That's pretty nice. King Rama. Enjoy. Pretty note. Let's see here. We got some. I like looking through stuff. Let's see. Turkey, China, Lebanon, Lebanon. Hmm. India. And that one's got Gandhi. Oh, here we go. And then it's Nepal's to top it off. So here's a whole lot. You've got 2 Nepals. You've got the India. You got an older Lebanon there. Another Lebanon. Mao. Turkey. see here. Next up, we're gonna run. Here's a nice uncirculated 1,000 lira, 1986. There's a nice turkey. Enjoy, Nelson. Turkey. Okay. I'm phone these ones we don't look at now. Next up, we're gonna go with Malaya and British Borneo. It's gonna be a 1953 $1 Malaya, Queen Elizabeth II. Here's a heavy hitter, but I'll show it with y'all. Guatemala, 1942. So nice note, graded. 42, that's a 1942. Better right there. Thank you. All right, so next up, we're gonna run a Ireland. It's gonna be 20 pounds, 1984 to 86. This note's phenomenal. It's in great condition. It's 37, 10 smackaroonies. Linen, larger note. It's like my internet's on the frets or something. Let's see, let's try it one more time. Hmm. Well, I have a hard time getting it going. Let's see. Let's do. Let me try it one more time. Lord. We have a storm coming in here. 1937, 10 smackaroonies, still not working. Mm, no. Let me put something up there for $4. I'm having major internet problems. All right. I will. I'm having major trouble. Let's see. Hopefully I can get it to run. We have a storm blowing in here. I think the internet's on the fritz. So it's really nice. Okay, it's running. Here you go. I mean, the corners look great. That's a beautiful example of that note. Last lot, y'all. There's a storm blowing in here. Oh, okay. All right then. Is Shannon's reach? Yes, yes. Well, congratulations. Yeah, Bia make sure she gets you taken care of. The internet was on the fritz. I couldn't figure it out. All right, so mhm. Let's see. I think it should be. I'm looking for the yeah, it should have been right here. Well, uh, South Florida earlier. Right here. Let me double check. Got it. Yeah, it's right here. All right. Yeah, got it. All right, here it is. That's the 2008 50 pesos. That's got shed back there. Pretty cool note. All right. Thanks so much for jumping in, supporting us tonight, y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow night. Be able to get y'all's orders out, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a good night, everybody.